What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bare Basic Lawns. Right now, I'm doing little things differently. I think I did this before in my previous first videos. And I was like, you know what? I need to go get some pre-emergent. This is what I did in my last pre-emergent video. Why not try it again? But I'm not going to try the same place. I'm actually going to try the place where I got my high nitrogen bag, the 4600. And there they have some other pre-emergent that I'm going to try. It's actually a lot more, and it's kind of about the same price from what I think as per bag to this bag ratio from the last bag, the Barricade, the Nitrofos. So I think I'm going to try this bag. It's Lesco. It's a pre-emergent, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's try something different, because I want to show you guys different products. I want to try different products, and we'll go from there. Why not? It's a YouTube channel. It's your grass. You can do whatever you want. I think it would be a good idea. So that's where I'm going right now, guys. The place is about 20 minutes away or so. It's not necessarily a big box store, but it's kind of like I guess you could say a supply store for insects and fertilizer and landscaping, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna give them a try. Why not? And yeah, I don't know if I'll record inside just because with how companies are and like, oh, don't record inside or whatever. So I think I'm just gonna play it cool.
Nah, I'm cool. No, you're not.
And wait until I get back to the review table and show you guys what I bought and everything. But I thought I'd open up the video this way. I thought it would be kind of cool. And maybe today's Saturday, I might get into maybe the fixing the spreader or the mower, the last three things that I mentioned in my last video. I really need to get that going. It just hard rained right now early this morning, so I might even fix the border around the tree. I gotta actually, now that the season's changing, I actually got to rake the leaves in the back because the leaves are starting to shed because of it getting fall time. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today, guys. So the pre-emergent, like I mentioned in the previous videos, it's all about creating that barrier underneath the soil level of your grass. That way it doesn't protrude the weeds, and the seeds will sprout. Recommended to spread it when the soil temperature 55 degrees. We're not hitting there just yet. I think the last time I looked at my soil level temp, it was about 74 degrees. So we're not there yet. I'm just going to buy it just to be prepared on my end that I have the stuff, because right now probably people are thinking the same way I am. Hey, I need to start getting my pre-emergent down coming up here within the next, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, because the temperature, like I linked my last video too, was I was hitting 40s as the low. So we're getting right there. Gotta get that going, because I don't have any as far as nitrofos or anything. So I need to get prepared. But creates that barrier underneath the soil temp, or not on the soil temp, the soil level, right before you want to make sure to water it in. I don't really think about necessarily rain helping out, because I don't want it to wash away. I think I mentioned that way, like during the summertime, rain was washing away from the downspout right there by the front tree, or the front door. And I was like, yeah, that's probably it. And then I fertilized a couple of times, and then just hand watered, and it seemed like it kind of went away. So I'm going to do that. But if you can, always use nature's irrigation if you can. Always recommend that. But for me, I'm just going to hand water it in. I'm going to get it spread right when my app says 55 degrees for the soil temps, and go from there, guys. So in the meantime, I'll catch you guys back at the review table. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys back at the table. Welcome back. So here we have our product. It is a Lesco. I don't know why they got this paper here, but it's a Lesco Stonewall 0.43% plus fertilizer. So it's got a little bit of fertilizer. It's got a little bit of that in what is that K? What is that? The phosphorus, I think it is. It's got a little bit of that plus the prodiamine. That's what you want for your pre-emergent. Now, I kind of did a little bit of research when I got home and looked at it that this has a little bit less of prodiamine than the nitrophos. Not too sure why that is. Maybe because this has a little bit of fertilizer in it, the of that phosphorus, and I think maybe that's why. That's the only thing I can really think of. Um, if you happen to know, let me know in the comments below and update me because that's what I think and believe. Because I think the barricade is just strictly prodiamine. I think that was a 0.58 of a percent, not like this one where it's 0.43. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, guys. Now, this is a 50-pound bag compared to the 20-pound bag that I was previously buying. It's a lot of product, and I'll just take this out. All the all the information is on this one, on this side here. It says the turf species for Bermuda grass, bayou grass, centipede grass, seashore, paspalum, St. Augustine, tall fescue, buffalo grass, Kentucky bluegrass. So it is broadened turf. It even has a map of when to apply. So for me in the south, it says between January 1st and March 20th. But I'm gonna follow that for when it's time. Absolutely between that days. I got a lot of product, and it even says here I don't have. And it doesn't really necessarily say half a pound per acre. I have no idea how to read this. I'm gonna really have to do some math, figure it out because I guess the reason why it's such a big bag is because it's possible because of people are going to be spreading a lot of it, which I'm not. I might necessarily maybe spread not even a quarter of this bag right now, and then maybe the next. And that's what I didn't really necessarily mind because of that exact reason. I got a lot of product for now, spread a little bit, and then come the springtime when it's time to lay it again, I don't have to go buy it again. I got some, and then maybe this might even last me a year, and I might run the rest of it come next October, maybe November, where we're at right now. So just kind of seeing what I got. But as far as seeing, I think I really got to do some math. I think there's like 44,000. I think it's 44,000 square foot per acre. So if this is saying pounds per, I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the to the barricade label and see what the ratio is for that. I think I used the whole bag of 10 pounds if I'm not mistaken for that. I'm gonna probably double check. Maybe even read this more. But as far as now, that's what I got, guys. I got me the Lesco. I did try the barricade. See how I thought that was I couldn't really tell as far as how the product worked. As long as you're laying your product down, you're gonna cover yourself. So that's mainly what I think. I do still have some goosegrass, Dallas grass that I've shown you guys in previous months. It even says here for weeds controlled. It does say goosegrass, love grass, chickweed, carpetweed, bluegrass, foxtails. I don't see anything about. It says spurge, which that nitrophos. I got spurge constantly, so I don't know about that. But crabgrass. It says crabgrass. Where's the goosegrass? Okay, it does say goosegrass. I don't know if I said that. I don't see anything about Dallas grass though, unfortunately. because that could be maybe why that's popping up, and that's what that could be. But anyways, we'll worry about that another round. But I just mainly wanted to show you guys what the products that I'm going to be working with. I think right now, I don't know what it is about. I don't maybe about the product that I use, the soil conditioner. I don't know why it's kind of wet and moist. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So on the spreader here, I wiped it down and cleaned it because it had a lot of gunk and a lot of buildup, like I mentioned before. And I don't know, can you guys see? Can you guys see it? It's moist around here. And then even, can you guys see that? Even on the spreader part, you see how it's kind of dry and then it's kind of moist. I don't know why it's wet. Because if the granular is dry, I ran it when it was dry, and I don't know how, if the grass was wet, the only thing I can really think of, if the grass was wet, it was kicking up and causing it to get wet, but I don't know how it got wet in here. So, because the product was in there, I really don't get it. If you guys know, let me know in the comments, and possibly I can prevent this from happening in the future. But I think what I'm gonna do, because can you guys see that? There's supposedly a big oh my god, guys, freaking, I just looked out there and there was a huge bolt of lightning. I'm not kidding you. Let me see. I think I might just get a quick little video montage of just this because it looks like a nice little storm out here. Let me see if I can get another lightning bolt to show you guys. That was pretty cool. Nah, I didn't get a shot, guys. Sorry. I was literally recording for like 5 minutes just get that one lightning bolt. So, but I guess Mother Nature had other options. So, sorry about that, guys. But I'm gonna put this back. So, anyways, sorry to get back off track, but out here in Texas, the weather is alive compared to compared to where I grew up in California. It's night and day, and out here when it thunders and it storms, it thunders and it storms. So, but so yeah. So, anyways, guys. So about the spreader, I don't understand what's going on with it. Um, I think right now I'm gonna try and fix it since I can't really do much outside. You just saw the bad weather out there coming in. I don't think I might wait until maybe tomorrow to try and clean up the ring around the tree, do my budget irrigation. So I think today what we're going to try and do, guys, is fix the spreader. Why don't we go ahead? I'm just going to leave it in here so that way we don't get rained on. And let's try and get this thing fixed. So showing you guys what I was talking about. You see how this wheel is skipping? This wheel is not really moving. It's very hard to kind of push it. See how it's dragging? I really don't get it. Now, I put this cardboard here because before I figured out what was wrong with it and it was leaking, it was making a puddle right here. That's how I figured out, like, hey, why is this thing all wet? So I just keep it here now for instances like this to where I know that I'm going to have to maybe need it now. So I'm going to try and figure this out, guys. I hope it's something not that hard to do. I hope maybe something just got clogged in it or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna put some gloves on and let's go ahead and see what I can find out. So earlier this year on my that I noticed on like on Facebook pages or whatnot that I follow, um, people were saying about covering the inside of the wheels with spray foam. So I tried that and I got to thinking maybe it was that, but when I look at it, nothing is really rubbing as far as what it could be. So I think I'm gonna have to dive in here and see what I can look and find. Cause it's very kind of, I don't know if just gunk is in there. doesn't really seem like anything is clogging it. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of working again. What I did was I turned the edge guard on and off. Maybe a little piece of spray foam was in there. I mean, that's really all I noticed. I mean, there is some product here on the ground from when I moved the edge guard. That's really the only thing I can see, guys. I mean, I guess I just fixed the product myself. So that's always a good thing, especially for right now, because I need the spreader maybe next weekend. I mean, the wheels, nothing seems broken. I'm looking at the wheel rotation, and even if I push it in a little bit, it's not hitting the arm here. It's moving freely. This piece looks like it's the actual axle part, because this is moving. So yeah, that's kind of weird. This whole piece is moving. All of this is moving inside. It's moving the spinner, but then the wheel's not moving. I'm hoping that's normal. And even on this side, I don't see anything hitting the arm. I don't know. Maybe maybe some product just got in there, I guess, and moving it a little bit like this got it to move freely again. I don't know, but I just kind of got up right now and pushed it, and it seems fine. This is moving freely. I don't know, another couple granules just fell out. I guess what I'll do, guys, is I'll just give it another wipe down. Make sure it's not dry, or make sure it's not wet. Just keep up on it not getting wet. I really don't know why it does that. The product is dry. I can't see why this would make it wet or dry granular. The only thing I can think of is I did it early in the day, and the morning dew is just hitting the spreader, and that's why. That's really the only thing I can think of. But other than that, I mean, it's not really dry granular. I can't see why it would be wet, and especially in the spreader bucket, because I don't get how I pour it in, because the last time I used it, it was dry. I just finished cleaning it like this, and then I used it for that soil conditioner. But then somehow all of a sudden, in that very bottom of the bucket, it's kind of wet. I don't get it. So I don't know, guys. When I was at the store today, man, that Let's Go spreader, man, that thing looks sweet. That thing looks heavy duty. It's pricey. The guy told me it was like $500. But man, that thing was money. And we'll see, guys. Maybe Santa might be good this year to me. Even though he's good to me every year. I guess I'll just try it out again. I just don't get how it's wet. You guys ever have this problem? Let me know, because I would be intrigued to know why this happens, or if anybody else has this happen to them. I mean, it's just product on here is just caking on. I just don't get it. Maybe it's just what the fertilizer does when it breaks down over time. When you're spreading it, the product disintegrates onto your spreader like this, but I don't. And then the morning dew just makes it go like this. I don't know, man. I just don't get it. Man, I did tell you that soil conditioner does get dusty when you pour it in there, but I guess just spread it in the afternoon time when everything is dried out. Maybe that might help out a little bit. I don't know. Oh man, I just saw a good lightning going on. And since I've been right here in the spot, I can see out there, and I haven't seen any flash, so it's been maybe a good 15 minutes since that point. So I would have had to been recording all this time right now just to get a good flash of light. But I don't think that one was as good as the first one that I mentioned it first. I think it's just how it's caked in there, all that dust. I wonder if it would be a better idea to sift it, because I noticed that when on that soil conditioner that there is a good dust layer that builds up in there while you're spreading it, and I wonder if that's the reason why it's getting caked on, and it looks like it's built up like that and wet, and then the morning dew. I wonder if that's why it gets added on like that. But I think that's good enough for now. I think I dried it out pretty good. So kind of really all I got for you guys today. I think I'm just going to clean this up a little bit, and you know, the weather out here not really making me want to do anything, because anything can come over me right now and start raining on me, and I really don't want to be out in the rain or get electrocuted while I'm out here. And tomorrow is supposed to be a better, beautiful day, so I think I'm going to do I think this was for sure one of the options that I wanted to do. So got one down, got two more to go. The other one was doing my budget irrigation, and then the other one, what was the other one? Not the tree. Oh, the mower. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow too. That way I can get it fresh and get it ready for, maybe I'll mow it again one more time before it goes dormant, because it's starting to grow, or starting to go, I think, guys. So, but anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Always like, comment, subscribe, share, ring that bell. I'm always here to provide you guys good content. In the meantime, we'll get this cleaned up, get out of this rain, because it looks like it's starting to head this way. So I guess I'll catch you guys tomorrow and see you guys out on the lawn, and we'll get that budget irrigation system going.
Bare basic lawns where the green grass grows, East Texas skies and a gentle breeze blows.